All right, what's up, my Tascam 2488 Neo Hippies? This is Paige, and I'm here with a new video. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. It helps your man out. Today, we're going to be working with the Roland Verselab MV1. Now, today, I'm going to go over my settings for the external mic. Really, I have to tell you this. It's loud in my home. Let me show you something here. I'm pretty sure you can hear my wife talking in the background if you listen hard enough, and you can hear a washer and dryer going off. And I have a little boy, he's 4 years old. I have 9 children, but my son is 4 years old. He has this little educational program rolling in the background. It's pretty loud in my home. I tend to set my microphone up to cut out that sound. I have to say that this unit, though I have a love and hate relationship with it, there's more love than hate. All right. The noise suppressor on here is pretty damn good. Now, you can hear the gate open and close on here because I have it really high because there's a lot going on. Let me bring you to the menu so that you can find this stuff and you can do your own thing with it. All right, so let's go ahead and hit edit and let's go to the microphone on button. So edit and microphone on button. Go ahead and click the value knob and you will find mic in external because I'm using a external microphone. There are 2 other things here. There's line and of course built-in mic. I've used them both, but today we're going to be using this external microphone. And then you can go to the next thing by pressing enter, and you'll find the next thing in the menu is phantom power. I have it on because this is a condenser microphone, not a dynamic one, but a condenser one. And if you don't know the difference, just turn it off and connect your microphone. If your microphone still works, then it's a dynamic one. If it doesn't work, then click it on. You'll find that you got a condenser microphone. All right, so let's move on to the next thing. Go ahead and press the value knob, and then you can move to the next thing. All right, you have an option of adding delay. This is reverb to your signal. I'm not going to do that because it's a little bothersome because I like reverb and delay to fall in time. So I like to go and set that whole thing up, and I will show you guys how to do that. But right now, this is like anybody's reverb situation. All right. And the the manual doesn't tell you if these things are already set to time. All right. So, go find out. All right, so let's move on. Hit exit. Go ahead and hit edit and vocal processor on. All right. Now, the first menu you're going to come up to is common. Go ahead and click the enter button or the value knob, and you'll find that in my case, it was somewhere else, but in your case, it should be on the first thing in the menu. That's processor, external in, and then you can go over here. You're going to turn to the right and you'll see that it's asking keys. You're not going to worry about that because we're not doing anything with that today. That's a whole nother video. And we'll find ourselves there when we find ourselves there. All right, so let's move to the next item, and that's your noise threshold, your vocal noise suppressor. Okay, so if you notice, I have it at 54 because it's pretty loud in my home. If I take it back, hold on one second. If I press the value knob in and then let it go back, you'll start to hear the background noise in my house. So I tend to know where it is, but if you have no idea of how this functions, start at 100 and work your way down until you find that sweet spot. Okay. But in my case, I keep it kind of tight, somewhere around 50. You see that? It kind of works like that noise suppressor that Waves was selling maybe like a month or so ago. Because now you don't hear all the background noise in my room, but of course anything close you can hear. All right, so let's move on. You're gonna click the value knob to let Verselab know that you're done here. You can move to the next thing, which is opening up the level or closing the level so that you can have a little bit more control over your noise suppressor. All right. See, now it's closing a little bit better now. But anyway, let's press the volume knob in for enter and then move to the next thing. This tone knob can be assigned to things in the menu. So you could assign the threshold for the noise suppressor. You can assign the level. You can assign enhance, compressor, and just go through it all. You'll find there's a lot of things you can do. I tend to keep it on no assign. All right. Now hit exit. You're going to find yourself back at common. Go ahead and turn the value knob to the right, and you're going to find yourself at enhance. Press the value knob in, and you will find yourself on switch, which means you're switching it off or on. In my case, we're going to switch it on, and then we're going to go to the next item. We're going to press enter and go to the next item in the menu, which is enhance. I think a couple videos ago, I told you that enhance adds top end. Don't know exactly what frequency this is, but I'm thinking it's somewhere around 5K. You don't want to add this while you're singing. You know what I mean? Because it can get really sharp and really raspy. I keep it somewhere around here or off. Okay. So just use your ears. Whatever you like, you like. Whatever whatever I like, whatever you like, you like. And this is recording. It's all up to you. All right. So go ahead and press your volume knob in and move on. Now we have a compressor. I always tell people when you have these kind of invisible compressors to just go ahead all the way up to the top and see what it's doing. If you start to listen, you will realize where it needs to be to suit your need. All right. And typically for me, it's somewhere around up in here. All right. I'm still getting that little bit of compression, but it's not so much so that I'm being lost and it starts to sound muddy. All right. Now go ahead and press your volume knob in and then move to the next thing, which is the last thing in the menu, and that's De-Esser. Now on this one, it's going to be obvious what this is doing, because as I take it up and I start saying something special, 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 you hear what it's doing, right? It's sucking the S's out. Now, I tend to keep this, I think I even did it with my eyes closed. I tend to keep it around 34. You can hear it here. Something special, something special, something special, something special, something special. But you don't want it so bad that those S's are just gone. You want to have it, you want to hear the S's. You just don't want them to be so sharp. Okay. So something special, something special, something special, something special. All right. Now, let me just put it at 35. Now, once you have done that, make sure that you did it on the right gain, because you want a healthy signal, and you don't want to do this and then, oh yeah, I need to take it up or I need to take it down, because now you have to redo all of your settings to match what you've moved. All right. I keep it somewhere around 1 o'clock, not so much 2 o'clock, but 1 o'clock, because I know I'm going to get in here and I'm probably going to dig in at some point. So I'm good here. You don't want to overload the signal, but if you do, you're going to notice that Even the on button will tell you turn that shit down. All right. So let me put it back around 1 o'clock. Everything that I was doing is still working for me. All right. Now, let's say you want to record something, right? I'm just gonna go into this mixer. I'm just gonna like take some things out because definitely I don't want to be. I haven't sat down and mixed anything. I just kind of wanted to give this help and do video for you guys. But I'll go ahead and sing something. I haven't done any vocal exercises today, so maybe we might have to go through that auto tune thing. But just to show you how you're going to record into this thing, I tend to start at the top from 13 and then I work my way down. But you can, go with the way that the pattern is designed for you to do it. But I tend to go this way. All right. Remember that this mixer is for this whole vocal track. So you're not going to be panning any of these pads. At best, what you can do is once you've tracked your thing, you can turn the pad up or you can turn the pad down, but you can't go left or right. All right. Just so that you know that. All right. And of course, you can't put different effects on each pad. And that's just how it goes. That's just the way the ball bounces, G. Anyway, let's get into it. You can track your vocal and you can start anywhere you want. Just hit that portion of your song that you want to record on. And then go ahead and hit your record button and make sure that you have a nice strong signal. And of course, before you start recording, you can also hit edit and mic, and you can add reverb if you want. You want to add some mood to your song or to your performance. You want to add a little bit of a mood. It's not going to record onto the pad. It's just going to be there for you to, put some feel in the song, And of course, you can also add some delay. Hey. Right. And then hit record. Make sure that you have a nice strong level, nice strong signal coming through. And then make sure you press the pad where you want to start at in your song. In my case, the verse is here. So I want to start here. All right, so bam. I'm gonna take you somewhere where no one else gets to go. Oh, girl, you said you don't mind. So I guess that means that we can do this all the time. Oh, girl. I really don't feel like singing right now. I don't know why. But I just don't feel like it right now. But if you've recorded anything, you can press the pad and preview what you put there. I'm gonna take you somewhere where no one else gets to go. Oh, girl. All right. And you can also hit edit and the pad and find yourself on take, sample, edit, and click your volume knob. You can turn it down or you can turn it all the way up. You can assign it to a dry signal or you can assign it to multi-effects, compressors. There's like 6 of them. And of course, you can do the whole vocal processor thing where it just goes through here and you can mangle it any way you want. So just know that there are things you can do and things you should try. that's the video. If you have anything you would like me to go over, then go ahead and leave it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day and goodbye.
It's Paige.
It's Paige.